what the guys did that set those records, Mike Thomas, Randy Moss for the touchdowns, what Calvin Johnson did with yards, what those guys did in 16 games, it wouldn't seem right for those to be broken in 17 games. It just doesn't. It wouldn't hold the same weight to me as it does for guys that have done that in a 16-game season. We kind of have to separate the two. We're in a new age of football here where we're playing 17 games a year. A lot of the stuff that had happened before that, I think those records hold a different weight.
Cooper Kupp saying all the right things as he closes in on the single-season reception record and the single-season receiving yard record. He needs 11 catches to match Michael Thomas from 2019 and 135 yards to match Calvin Johnson from 2012. And, okay, that's magnanimous and proper and appropriate, but that Rams receiver should have a conversation with a former Rams running back who was unrepentant in 1984 when he rushed for 2,105 yards and broke O.J. Simpson's single-season record, even though Simpson did it with 14 games.
Right.
Eric Dickerson did it with 16 games.
Nobody was asking for that then.
And, maybe it's because there was no internet. Al Gore hadn't gotten around to inventing it yet, and talk radio wasn't what it now is. But no, seriously, no one said boo.
Nothing.
And it was 2 extra games.
Right.
And no one ever said, well, we need to apply an asterisk here to these records.
Yeah.
No, it's just, and that's how I look at it. It doesn't matter what anyone did in a 16-game season because there will never be a 16-game season ever again. It's now 17. The rubber band is stretched.
Right.
And 17 is a stopover to 18, I believe. So, hey, if you set the record, you set the record. And Cooper Kupp, I like the fact that he took the high road. Instead of just saying, hey, records are meant to be broken, and they decided to make the season longer, and if records are going to fall with that one extra game, nothing I can do about it. What am I supposed to do, not play on Sunday? But I see what he's saying, but I disagree with him.
Yeah.
The season is now 17 games long, so all the records will be adjusted accordingly once someone is able to surpass what someone did in 16 games.
Yeah, nobody was like, I don't remember one person. I mean, I was, teenager, like the biggest football fan in the world. I don't remember anybody going like, man, Dan Marino's going to break the all-time passing record. This isn't really fair to Fran Tarkenton. This isn't fair. He didn't play 16-game seasons. No, it's just the way it is. This is the NFL. It's a team sport. Individual stuff is not sacred like baseball. It's not baseball where, the individual can clearly show themselves. So that's, yes, it's. I don't look at it the same way, and I'm with you on that one. This is the way the league is. There's been 1 million records broken because of this already. We're not going to stop now because we added another game. That makes absolutely no sense. And, Cooper Kupp's amazing. And you're right. It's nice that he said that. He's given respect to the old players. I wonder if he really, truly feels that in his heart, though.
You make a good point, though. In addition to the fact that the individual regular season is 2 games longer, the careers involve more games. So, for example, Dan Marino, over a 7-year span, played an entire extra season than Fran Tarkenton did. It took Fran Tarkenton 8 years to play the number of games that Dan Marino played in 7 years, which is going to create a difference as well, in addition to the rule changes and whatnot. But I'm just talking about gross number of games in a season. But that's what it now is. And again, Cooper, whatever records you set this year, if you set the records, somebody else is going to break them when there's 18 games. And who knows how many they'll wedge into the schedule beyond 18. The ultimate absolute maximum would be 20 if they would get rid of the preseason. I can't imagine that ever happening. But I also can't imagine there not being at least one person in a position of power saying, maybe we should just have 20 regular season games and get rid of the preseason altogether.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.